But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Michiko Wakita, and turned 74 years in this June. I have been running my travel agent since 1976 to 2004 for 28 years. During my travel agent time, I promoted various specialized tours from Japan to India, such as Ladakh, Sikkim, Orissa tribal area, Nagaland, Manipur, and Arunachal Pradesh, and so on. I sent the first Japanese group to Bhutan, Ladakh, and Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh opened for foreigners in 1992 only. In March 1995, exactly 30 years ago, made my first trip to Arunachal and Nagaland. In those days, minimum 4 members were required for inner line permit. So I had to come with 2 friends and my 4 years old daughter to make 4 members group. The guide was David Santam. Today he must be here. No? so he was only 20 years old. Then, just wait. After this inspection tour, I sent the first Japanese group to Arunachal and Nagaland. But we could visit only Itanagar, Tsiro, Dapurijo, Aro, and Pashigat because West Kamen and Tawan district were opened in 1998 only. So I visited Tawan next year in 1999. I stayed at the tourist lodge in Tawan, but I still remember there was no electricity at all in the night. In 2004, I decided to retire from travel agent and decided to study again in the graduate school. Since my first visit to Arunachal, I have been felt it was my kind of destiny to come to Arunachal. I was interested in the costumes of Monpa people because same type of the costume is owned by Brokpa people in Merak Sakten and also Central and Eastern Bhutanese in ancient time. It means, same like a tunic, shinka. It was a simple tunic type of the dress. Even Bhutanese were wearing before. I always visited Arunachal as a tourist, not as a researcher, but carefully checked their dress and its changes for more than 25 years. This my newly published book focused on costumes, but I came as a tourist, so the contents of book may be not so deep and you may find some mistakes. Please allow me. But I hope you read this book and no relation with Bhutan and Tibet. I have visited Tibet several times, but because of the border dispute, I was not allowed to visit the Tibetan side border area where Tibetan member people are living. Monpa, Memba, and Mempa are all same, and it is general term for all the people who are living in the southern Himalayan foothills. Bhutanese and Sikkimese were also called as Monpa in the past. In my book, in preface, I wrote the reason why I wrote this book. And in chapter 1, I wrote about the regional overview. Then chapter 2 is about Monpa's costumes. I came to know that till early in the 20th century, Tawan Monpa women worn Unun-shinka, not present Erin Shinka. Then I also, the photographs of the Unun-shinka is in this chapter. I also wrote about how early visitors from outside, even from the foreign country, in 19th and 20th century only, Then they reported about Monpa's costumes. Then chapter 3 is about Brokpa's costumes in Merak and Sakten in Bhutan. You may confused or misunderstood that Merak and Sakten is one place, but it is wrong. The Sakten and Merak are two separated valleys. Then it is under Tashingan district. Then Merak Geok, Dunkak. Sakten Dunkak. In chapter 4, I wrote about dyeing and weaving and trading for Shinka and Tutun. And so, for example, I met this time, before coming to Arunachal, I visited Merak also. Then in Tashingan district, there is a village called Ladi. Those Ladipa is a Chachokpa, they are called. So they are dyeing thread, and then since long time before, they are weaving for Brokpas and Monpas, and they carry it even to Tawan. Then I saw, and I met those people, and I gave the book also. Then my friend, who is a Dutch linguist, Timotheus Bot, known as Tim Bot, contributed an article about Monpa bag. Tawan Monpa people called Karca Kop. So he has been staying in Eastern Bhutan and Lishu village in Dilan Circle for quite many years, and he speaks various Monpa language also. Then he wrote about Monpa bag. Then chapter 5, I wrote about Tenkima, or some people call Tenkakima, I said. But in the book, generally I wrote back apron. Then it is essential for Shinka. Even other tribes like Aka, Miji, Bugun wear same type tunic dress, but only Monpa and Brokpa women wear the back apron. Others never wear. Then chapter 6 is about the costume of folk performing arts such as Yakcham and Ajilam of Monpa and Brokpas. Then not only writing about the costume, I wrote some stories also. Then I have visited many times to Merak also, then Sakten too. They have also Ajilam and Yakchams. But so for me, Gyankal village Yakcham is the best. The story is based on the legend story. Then, but Merakpa people, they showed us just a short version only. Then chapter 7, I wrote about cross-border exchange between Bhutanese and Monpas. During Gomkola and Chotingkola in Eastern Bhutan, Tashingan district and Tashiantse, many Monpa people visited there, and for Gorsam Kola in Zemitan, Bhutanese visit there. Then those exchanges there. Then during Torgya and Dungyur time in Dungyur of Tawan Gompa, Menakpa and Saktempa, so those people walked on snowy mountain path and visit Tawan. As I have also walked from Merak to Sakten. Then we had to cross the 4,000 meters high mountain called Nyakchunla. It is only the walking trail there, so every time I had to walk over there. But for Torgan and Dongyu time, those Brokpa people, they walked. It took them 2 days. They're from Merak. Then maybe for young people, 1 day for Saktempa. So they also visited Tawan. Then from early morning, they attended. Monpa people came late, around 10 o'clock. But Brokpa people always reached to Gompa before first program starts. Facham is the first program, no? Just to make, purify the land. That time only Brokpas and me, I was there. Then I also, in April 2017, His Holiness Dalai Lama visited Taiwan. I also attended 3 days public teachings and found many Bhutanese people also attended. And then chapter 8, linguist Tim Bott wrote about Monpas in Pemako in Tibet. So for example, from Mongal district and Tashigan district, one day, so many people believed that there was a paradise type of the land in Tibet. They made so many people they moved to Pemako and settled down. So those people are now called Membazu. Membazu is a minority tribe of China. See, then he wrote about them. Then chapter 9, I described briefly about the costume of the Aka, now called Furuso, and Miji people now also Sajoran, and Bugun and Sheltok pens. Not so detailed, but I briefly wrote. Then chapter 10 is not about the costumes. It is about handmade paper making in Mokto. Handmade paper is very popular souvenir in Bhutan. Then most of the tourists visited a workshop and buy their handmade paper products. So then whenever I come to Mokto, I think that you must maybe Mokto paper must be competed to Bhutan paper. I think. About the price, it is much cheaper. See, then quality is not so bad. So then I wrote about their unique paper making process also. In Mokto, when I visited there, there was no single restaurant, no hotels at all. But I could receive warm welcome every time by Mr. Pema Dundup, popularly known Don. So I think he's here today. And I always stayed at his house, and then if for the day trip, the wife prepared the lunch for me. Then I thank you very much for the family. Then I believe that traditional costumes and paper making are both important parts of the Monpa culture. I hope that this book will help to convey that to the Monpa people. Then I hope that this culture will continue to be shared among the people of Monpa and develop further in the future. For my study, many people advised me, like late Chewan Norbu and late Tupten Tempa, especially late Tupten Tempa told me many interesting stories when Bob Cartin arrived in Taiwan in 1951. I was born in 1951, so I never forget about when Bob Cartin arrived in Taiwan. Then I would like to thank to all these people, then including you. Then thank you very much. Then in the last, please read the English part first, then see the photograph, please. Thank you very much.